Hello everyone, welcome to Rajeshwari's Commerce and Management Study Hub. I am Rajeshwari here. Wishing you all happy new year. ಹೊಸ ವರ್ಷದ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು. ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಕನ್ಸುಗಳನ್ನ ಕಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಏನೇನೋ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಫ್ಯೂಚರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಆ ಕನ್ಸುಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ನನ್ಸಾಗ್ಲಿ. ಆ ಕನ್ಸು ನನ್ಸಾಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟು. ಸೊ ಅದ್ರ ಕಡೆ ನಿಮ್ ಗಮನ ಇರ್ಲಿ, ನಿಮ್ ಎಫರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಲಿ. Most important chapter in corporate accounting is underwriting of shares. I have done the conceptual videos and problems also on underwriting of shares. Just in a few words, we will understand what is underwriting. Underwriting means on behalf of the company, the underwriter will bring the subscription from the public. It is called as underwriting of shares. Why? See, company should get 90% of subscription. If company has not got the 90% of subscription, whatever the subscription they have got, that they need to return it to the public. That's why company can't go and sell directly to the public. So what company will do? They'll ask help of the underwriters. Underwriters will subscribe the shares from the general public for a prescribed commission. And there are two type of application: marked application, unmarked application. Marked application means the application which bears sign and seal of the underwriter is called as marked application, and unmarked application means which does not bear sign and seal of the underwriter is unmarked application. Let us solve the question. Not Company Limited issued 2 lakh shares of rupees 50 each at a premium of 5% of the issued price. The shares were underwritten as follows: X 60,000, Y 60,000, and Z 40,000. However, the company received only 1,60,000 shares, out of which the marked applications were X is 40,000, Y is 30,000, and Z is 20,000 shares. You are required to determine the liability of the underwriter under gross liability basis. So, based on the gross liability, we are going to find the liability of the underwriters. So, here is the format for the finding the liability of the underwriter. Statement of liability of underwriters, particulars, X column, Y column, Z column, and total column we have. And this is most easiest. I'm telling you, children's, it is easiest and you can score out in these questions. 12 mark one question you will get, and 6 mark one question it will come, and it is very easy. So don't skip this and don't make mistake. First you have to take the gross liability. Gross liability. Gross liability is given 60, 60, 40. 60, 60, 40. What is the total? 1,60,000. 1,60,000 is the total. Now from this gross liability, you need to minus marked applications. Marked applications. What is marked application? It is also given. Already I have said it is which bears the sign and seal of the underwriter. 40, 30, 20. 40, 30, 20. Total is 70, 80, 90. Now, balance 60 minus 40, 20. 60 minus 30, 30. 40 minus 20, 20. It is 70,000. 1,60,000 minus 90 also it will come 70,000. 20 plus 30 plus 20 is also 70,000. Now you need to minus the unmarked applications. Unmarked applications. Unmarked application. How you will find unmarked applications? Total application received is given. This is working note. Working note. Calculation of unmarked application. What is the total application received? Total application received. Total application received is 1,60,000. 1,60,000 less marked application. Marked application. Marked application is 90,000. So 1,60,000 minus 90. What is the difference? It is 70,000 is the unmarked application. Unmarked applications. Now, this 70,000, what you have to do? You need to distribute it to the X, Y, and Z in the ratio, gross liability ratio. What is the gross liability ratio? Gross liability ratio 60,000 is to 60,000 is to 40,000. Now we can cancel here. 2 3s are 2 3s are 2 2s are 3 is to 3 is to 2. This is the gross liability ratio. Now for X, 70,000 into 3 by 8. If you calculate, you will get 70,000 into 3 divided by 8 is 26,250. For Y also same, 3 by 8, 26,250. For Z, 2 by 8, 70,000 into 2 divided by 8 is 17,500. 26,250. 26,250. Then 17,500. It is nil. Total is 70,000. Now minus this one. You have surplus for X. If you see, the balance is 6,250. Here 30,000 minus 26,250 is 3,750. 20,000 minus 17,500 is 2,500. Here nil. Here it is minus because surplus it is. So minus. Now you can see here 70 minus 70 you got nil, 0. So here also if you add and minus you have to get it same. 6,000 minus 6,250 plus 3,750 plus 2,500. See, we got 0. So our answer is correct. Now what you have to do? Here you have surplus. Surplus of X should be distributed to Y and Z. Less surplus of X distributed to Y and Z in their ratio. What is the Y and Z ratio? 3 is to 2. Now here to cancel this one, you are writing plus 6,250. Now what is the amount? 6,250 into 3 divided by 5 is 3750 minus 6250. If you do directly, you will get 6250 minus 3750, 2500. Total you should not write. Remember, because this is the amount which we have already calculated, that amount we are going to distribute. That is why we are not writing in the total column. Okay. Now this got cancelled. Nil, nil, nil. See, here also you got nil. And what was your answer before distribution? Nil. So your answer is tallied. This is how you need to cross check your answer. First, you need to take gross liability. Then, from that, you are minusing the marked applications. You will get balance. Unmarked application, you need to calculate. How you are going to calculate? Total application received minus marked application. You will get unmarked applications. And unmarked application should be distributed in the gross liability ratio. Then balance, if you got any surplus, that should be distributed to the remaining underwriters on their gross liability ratio. I hope all of you understood. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.